Following the judgment at Kadesh Barnea, Israel entered a prolonged period of wandering in the wilderness. This era was marked by discipline, testing, and preparation for the promised inheritance. The faithlessness of the older generation barred them from entering Canaan, and only their children would cross the Jordan under Joshua's leadership. Discipline and dependence. The wilderness years were a time of learning to trust God fully. Manna continued as daily provision, teaching reliance on God's faithfulness, Deuteronomy 8:3. Water flowed from the rock, guidance came in the cloud, yet complaints persisted, and God's discipline was firm yet merciful, shaping a people holy and dependent on Him. Preparing the new generation. In the book of Numbers, we meet this new generation that grew up in the desert. They were taught the law, the covenant statutes, and the sacred duties of the priests. The tribes were numbered and organized for future conquest and settlement of the land. Numbers 1:26. Joshua emerged as the designated leader, a man of courage and faith, trained alongside Moses. God commissioned him to lead Israel into the inheritance, promising His presence would never abandon him. Numbers 27-18-23, Deuteronomy 31:7-8. Signs and tests. The journey was not without setbacks. Rebellions continued, against Moses' leadership, against God's commands. Yet through it all, God's patience endured. He demonstrated His power through signs and wonders, confirming His covenant presence. The wilderness tested the people but also confirmed God's faithfulness amidst human weakness. Hope on the horizon. As the years passed, hope grew. The new generation was ready to step forward into the land. The march toward the promised land was not just a physical journey, but a spiritual passage. From slavery to freedom, from rebellion to faith, from lawlessness to covenant living. The story of Israel in the wilderness stands as a powerful witness to the challenges and triumphs of walking with God. It reminds us that faith requires perseverance. God's promises are sure, but entering them demands trust, obedience, and dependence on His presence every step of the way. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks.